Hello and welcome to Magic 2021 Preorders at TOAMagic.com. I'm Michael and today we're going to be exploring how the preorders for Magic 2021 are coming along, what's selling, and what's not. Unfortunately, we're starting off today with less than great news. The Jumpstart expansion contains 121 unique 20-card packs featuring distinct basic lands, loads of great reprints, and a $5.99 retail price. The set is loaded with awesome reprints like Exquisite Blood, Craterhoof Behemoth, Oracle of Moldiah, and Shieldred Whispering One. This set is super exciting and we're going to be starting pre-orders in the next couple of days. The set releases on July 14th, 1 week after Magic 2021. Here's the problem though. We're doing pre-orders for Magic 2021 on the assumption that in the immediate future, the supply of all rares and mythics in the set is equal. That isn't true for this set, which has to change our approach. In short, any card that is also in Jumpstart is inherently worth less, while any card not reprinted in Jumpstart is scarcer. We're expecting the print run of Jumpstart to be about half the size of a regular core set. The unfair part of these additional prints is we've already sold a lot of the set, which means even if we can make perfect decisions, we don't have the resources to capitalize on those decisions. Let's go through some of the winners and losers from this announcement. Our biggest loser is Terror of the Peaks. It opened at $15, it's at about $13 now. It's a very strong card, but is also reprinted in Jumpstart. As a 5-mana finisher, we're probably not seeing this card as a 4-of in any deck, so decks will be choosing to play 2 or 3 copies, making the impact even harder as there are more cards relative to the market demand. Vito Thorn of the Dusk Rose sold briskly the past 2 days, likely due to people noticing it comboing with Exquisite Blood that just was spoiled, and we sold 20 copies at $5 each. Unfortunately, 2 different decks feature Vito, which makes the supply particularly high, at least initially. As a regular rare with limited standard playability, I'm expecting Vito to end up in the $2 range fairly quickly because there's just so much more supply than demand right now. Teferi Master of Time. As the most expensive card in the set with a pile of different art variants, the regular version of Teferi would be fairly hard to find in general. Jumpstart is going to be printing only the regular version in it, and there's going to be as many Jumpstart copies of Teferi as regular copies, which should be indistinguishable as cards. There are some winners from Jumpstart though. Every new Planeswalker, as well as their namesake rare, are reprinted in Jumpstart. This means the alternate art Planeswalkers only found in Magic 2021 packs are scarcer than they otherwise would be. Normally, art variants don't sell particularly well or command a very large premium compared to the regular versions if we look back at Ikoria or Theros. However, these ones have already started off with a significant premium, and that premium is likely going to continue. The problem is we've already sold almost every alternate art Planeswalker from the set, so we're not really able to capitalize on this market. Fiery Emancipation and Elder Gargaroth are the 2 most expensive mythics in the set that are not reprints and also are not in Jumpstart. Therefore, as other cards decrease in price due to the increased supply from Jumpstart, it creates room for the non-reprinted cards to inch up in price. These are the 2 most likely candidates to see some moderate gains. To give an update on the overall pre-order process and what's going on here, we're up to 250 orders, $5,500 in gross sales, $4,400 after fees and shipping, so that's an increase of about 50 total orders, about $800 in gross revenue, and about $700 increase on the net side. Our initial investment in this product is about $8,500, and we still have the foils to sell that we're calculating at about $1,000, so we're at a reasonable point still in the process. The set releases in 1/2 weeks depending, so there's plenty of time for us to continue selling the rest of the cards in the set. Some of the individual cards to highlight. Basri Ket we've fully sold out of at $5.70 and the art variants at $8 each. We're pretty happy with this. Jumpstart copies will be adding onto this, depressing the price further, but we'll see where that takes us. Garruk Unleashed is almost sold out at $5.25, with the art variants all sold out at about $10. Green core set Planeswalkers have historically been fantastic speculation targets over the past couple core sets, but I don't think this one is anywhere near as powerful or will see as much play. Therefore, it's still good that we're selling out of this card. Grim Tutor we finally sold out of at $25, and we sold out of the art variants at $40. One of the elements of how successful the pre-sale process would be for this set was how well we'd be able to sell the expensive mythics, and being sold out of Grim Tutor at this point is pretty exciting for us. Heroic Intervention moved up a little bit in the past 2 days. It approached that $550 mark at one point or another in the pre-sale process, but has rebounded. The most affordable copies are currently sitting at about $7, and that's kind of a point where we're okay with selling some. We're priced at $750 right now, but we're going to see where this goes. This is a reprint where the original version is about $20 still, so there's a pretty big gap, and a core set is not going to put a ton of additional copies into the market, so this is likely going to stay fairly solid for a little while. There's not much to report for commons and uncommons in the set, just a couple incidental sales. We have yet to sell out of any of the commons or uncommons, or even really restock any of them. Although about 40 different commons and uncommons have sold to various people, the shrines are the one thing to know, where we sold about 8 copies of each at about 50 cents each, so it's not a ton of money, but there is demand for those cards. We're going to get started on Jumpstart previews and try to alternate videos for that product and Magic 2021. Expect a video in the next day or two on Jumpstart, with Magic 2021 following the next day. You can pre-order all of these cards at TOAMagic.com, and like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified when the next video is ready. Provide feedback in the comments or on Twitter at TOAMichael. Thank you for watching.